like I've had COVID. I had it in December. Pretty much.
So what
I
happened?
think
How long does it take? Like the COVID?
so. Again, like there's no. Here's the problem here compared to other countries. Maybe it's a little bit bad, but again, when people have COVID here, they probably still go outside and do fit, and they don't lock down. So I think a majority of people have had COVID here, to be honest, especially in the big cities. But I live in quite a sparse populated little town, but the thing is just, bars have been open the whole time. So you're still in bars, drinking, no mask, you're close to people, you're talking, there's parties, so it's kind of been very open. So it's bound to happen eventually. So when the first symptoms, it so happened to be I was finishing work for Christmas. And normally when I finish work for Christmas, I feel a little tired anyway, because, you've been working 3 months nearly. So it's kind of like, and that kind of, when you take a moment to relax, you always get sick, right?
Yes.
Very, very cold. So it's like, this was literally the timing of when I had COVID, and it was like, so my first day, I was like, I feel like my body's aching, I feel a little tired, I got a headache, okay, don't think of anything of it, I already had a trip planned, so I continued with my trip, and then the second day it got even worse. My whole body was aching, I was kind of running a temperature, but by this point I'd already gone up so I was climbing a volcano, and basically tried to go out, and I'm still drinking alcohol and stuff. And at this time, I didn't really think it was COVID or anything, I just, maybe I'm just tired, I'm exhausted, I'm burnt out, so I'm just battling through it, thinking, nothing really, thinking I'm not, I don't think I'm infecting anyone. And go on this trip, climb a volcano, and the third day, because we camped on this volcano while I had COVID and stuff, third day I was just poor, exhausted, completely exhausted. I mean, obviously walking 3 hours up a volcano doesn't help either. But yeah, completely exhausted, just very, very fatigued, really. It was a strange kind of...
are you there's someone with you during the volcano trip, and did it affect other people?
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing, obviously I was with people still, and obviously we got to the top of the volcano, we were drinking rum, we were sharing rum. Eventually, out of all the people, it was with a group of 8 of us, and 2 of them got sick after as well. So but everyone was fine. I don't know anyone in Nicaragua, personally, who's actually been severely sick from COVID. Except from one person, basically. So one person, I know, who's been quite sick. So I still didn't know this was COVID. It wasn't until I returned to my home that everybody was sick. And then it was this one guy who I was talking to about 5 days before that outside the pub. I'd seen him for a long time. He's my friend. I'm hugging him, and it's like, did you hear? He went to hospital. He had COVID. I was like, okay, that's probably what I got then. I was hugging him a week ago. And it was only because of him, that I knew it was COVID. And then basically when I got back, I lost my taste, lost my smell. It lasted about another week, I would say. It was just really exhaustion and just really, really tired. It was a bit annoying because Christmas, we look forward to Christmas dinner every year. Couldn't taste it. Christmas time off work, you want to spend it drinking, eating Christmas dinner.
Yeah, totally missed it.
Yeah. So, but the taste and smell came back about a week later. And then, I mean, it was a little bit strange. It did kind of I didn't feel as strong as I was. It took maybe a couple of weeks to really get back to feeling like strong as I was before. I felt kind of a bit weak every time because I exercise a lot and I keep healthy. And I went back in the gym and I was just I felt really tired still from just a little bit of a workout. But it did take a little bit of time to get back to full strength. I was operating around 85-90% for a couple of weeks, I guess.
Wow. So the COVID actually take around 3 weeks, and talks half months to get back to their the percentage and to get back to healthy.